They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and the way to a woman's heart is through chocolate. Well, fortunately, modern science has shown
everybody should use 1 glass of wine a day as part of their evening meal as a preventive modality for heart disease, cancer.
These tests are simple and can be performed very quickly in your doctor's office, and we really recommend that you have a yearly annual cardiovascular checkup.
All our Abrazo facilities have cafeterias like this, and when you're visiting us, make sure you're making healthy nutrition choices.
To focus on excellence is to really focus on creating a certain amount of discontent with the status quo.
Backpack Buddies is one of those great programs. You know, the Legacy Connection goes out and they identify a need in our community, and it really is a need. These are low-income kids that don't have clothes, that don't have supplies, that don't have tennis shoes, they can't afford those.
The beam signing is really for us to really engage our employees, our physicians, our volunteers, our board members, the community at large, and really getting excited about this project.
Being on the go doesn't mean foregoing your health. With Abrazo Healthcare's Meals to Go, busy families can pick up prepared meals designed for good health. Meals to Go are the perfect addition to a balanced diet. Choose from a wide range of meals, each 500 calories or less per entree.
At Abrazo Health, our strengths are built on innovation, solutions, collaboration, and our dedication to delivering personalized health care to our community.
This is our 6th annual Stroke Check Day. It's a community event that we have sponsored along with our national movement with the American Heart Association for stroke checks.
We celebrate life every day at Paradise Valley Hospital.
When you can't be at home for one of life's greatest moments, our mother newborn floor is the next best thing.
So we've been using the Makoplasty technology to perform robotic-assisted partial knee replacements here at Arrowhead Hospital for almost the last year. Just recently, we transitioned to using the technology to perform total hip replacements as well, and we performed the first total hip replacement here in Arizona at Arrowhead Hospital just recently.
You know, you start out walking, and so I was out walking within a few days of the surgery, and then from there, you know, back to my boot camp as an outpatient physical therapy person. Then I was also doing my boot camp. So it was just a matter of 3 to 4 weeks before I was back in there doing most of the normal moves. I kind of slid right back into it really easy. And then, you know, hiking the mountain again, riding my bike again, and just the fear factor of not falling. You know, it made all the difference in the world.
Goal today is to revascularize the right leg, increase the blood flow to the foot, and then maybe amputate the great toe, and then try to heal this wound. That way we'll be able to save his leg. So access to the groin, especially in obese patients, can be very tricky. There are multiple ways of getting access, whether it be antegrade or retrograde.
How do we get these children to not worry about the poverty that they're living in?
Something that you maybe take for granted with your own children.
They need fundamental things to go back to school. The need is growing every single year.
Legacy Backpack Buddies in partnership with Back to School Clothing Drive, and that's our main big fundraising effort every year. We started small in the beginning 8 years ago, and it's grown significantly over the years.
At first, you never anticipate that this will happen to you or your family, and then to know that there's an organization out there that does support us, it makes you feel good that you're not alone.
I've seen the evidence-based practices and the research completely change how we care for our babies.
As Governor Brewer knows, Maryville is a socioeconomic area that is somewhat depressed, and we've had some challenging years. But this community needs us. They need the health care that we are able to provide at our facility. With the recent access cuts and cuts in reimbursement across the board.
I am the shuttle cart driver for Arrowhead Hospital. I went on disability about 2.5 years ago. After that, I decided that I wanted to volunteer. I didn't want to stay home.
Beads of Courage exists to help children coping with serious illness record, tell, and own their story of courage. A lot of folks will think that as a nurse that you have to work in a hospital at the bedside. My background, I am a pediatric oncology nurse. I worked at the bedside for several years.
My role here as a surgeon gave me the experience to be involved in research. I think we're doing something good in a sense of managing difficult problems. Once you start seeing the repetitive phenomenon of success versus not, then you start discovering things that give you strength and perhaps the power of decision. You can make a better decision based on what you obtain out of your research.